In the quiet, moonless night, the small town of Blackwood embraced an eerie silence that sent shivers down the spines of its residents. Tucked away in the heart of the forest, Blackwood had a dark history that had left its mark for generations. The locals whispered tales of an unsolved mystery, a grim legacy that haunted their dreams. It was said that a serial killer known only as the Shadow roamed these woods decades ago. His reign of terror began with the disappearance of young women, leaving behind nothing but echoes of their blood-curdling screams. The townsfolk lived in perpetual dread, their eyes darting fearfully towards the rustling leaves in the darkest corners of the forest. One fateful evening, as the sky surrendered to a blanket of stars, a chilling wind swept through Blackwood. Emily Morgan, a young and curious journalist, had arrived to investigate the town's grim history. With a heart driven by curiosity and an unquenchable thirst for the truth, she checked into the town's sole inn, the Raven's Rest. The inn was a place where dark secrets whispered among the shadows. The creaking floorboards and flickering lanterns seemed to conspire in weaving a tapestry of dread. Emily's room, adorned with antique furniture, overlooked the dense forest. As she settled in, she couldn't shake the feeling that unseen eyes watched her every move. Emily ventured into the heart of Blackwood, where locals spoke of the Whispering Pines, a hauntingly beautiful grove that held many of the town's secrets. The deeper she ventured, the more the whispers of those who had vanished into the forest seemed to echo in her ears. In the distance, she heard a branch snap and a low, guttural growl. Her heart raced and she quickened her pace, but the forest seemed to close in around her. Shadows danced on the periphery of her vision, and the air grew dense with a stifling, unnatural silence. Back at the inn, Emily met the innkeeper, an elderly woman with a wrinkled face that held stories of decades past. As the old woman's eyes met Emily's, she whispered with an eerie smile, "You've come to find the Shadow, haven't you?" The room's atmosphere grew heavy, and Emily's voice quivered as she replied, "I'm here to uncover the truth." The innkeeper's eyes gleamed, revealing a secret she was reluctant to share. She leaned in and murmured, "Beware the forest, child. The Shadow still lurks. He's drawn to those who seek the darkness." With those words, the old woman retreated into the shadows, leaving Emily to ponder the chilling encounter. Emily knew she had to delve deeper into the mystery, but her unease was growing by the minute. That night, as Emily lay in her room, the forest beyond her window came alive with haunting sounds. Branches scratched at the glass, and the chilling cries of unseen creatures filled the night. She couldn't escape the feeling that someone, or something, was lurking just beyond the window. The story of the Shadow had left a permanent mark on Blackwood, and Emily had unwittingly stepped into the heart of the horror. Little did she know that her pursuit of truth would lead her to a chilling encounter with the malevolent force that had terrorized the town for generations. And the dark secrets of Blackwood would soon unravel in ways that defied imagination.